Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start off with giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakadash. The bonus to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. I want to start at the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10. It says, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy." Now, if anyone is familiar with this show, The Walking Dead, all right, and this is, I believe, season 11, all right. Now, this stamp, flag, if you want to say, however you want to call it, is a symbol and a representation of a city of its own, right, named the Commonwealth. Now, this city, it portrays this image, right, because like it's like one of the last places on earth after the fall, meaning the fall of, when that whole apocalypse took place. The world was full of zombies and from the virus outbreak and all that. All right. And this is one of the last places that is seeming to be, where life, where normal life still exists, so to speak, because they got a town, schools and churches and movie theaters and this and that. Soldiers, a government, so to speak, right? They be having fairs and a zoo, all things that people would want to see after they have seen their world fall to shit. Okay, as they seen their world fall to chaos. All right, but you always know there's always as they say, where there is light, there's always darkness. Okay. But nevertheless, the Commonwealth portrays this image as if it's this sweet, peaceful town, city, and this will be your home where you can thrive forever. Okay. Little do you know, there's dark secrets, going on behind the scenes. And see, this is the same thing that's happening with America, Babylon the Great, right? As, America portrays itself as this, the place, which it is a place of abundance, but America has a lot of dark secrets as well that has been coming out for quite a while now. Why? Because it's time for, we're in the times of America, Babylon the Great, being exposed to a heavy extent before its fall. And I'm watching, as I'm finishing watching the series on The Walking Dead, it's the same thing happening here with the Commonwealth. It's the same exact thing, right? Now, we get this scripture as well. It's funny. Let's get Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. It says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity." And as America, Babylon, and Great have done the same thing, you can watch this show in The Walking Dead that this city has done the same thing, have built their city, right, and established their city behind bloodshed, robbery, and lies, okay, and sacrificing people of their own, okay, whom they promised that they would protect, right? And we're witnessing the same exact thing take place, right? Now here, this is one of the villages, right? This used to be one of the homes of, of another people whom, whom was surviving, right? And since they didn't bow down, when you think about it through the spirit, just because they didn't bow down to the image, they didn't get with the program of the Commonwealth. What did the Commonwealth do? Well, they came and took over, right? And you know what came with it taking over? Death, destruction, mayhem, murder, all that, right? Some people got taken into servitude, and a lot of other people got unalived. And this is just that one city of many. So in this season, they were basically at war, okay, at war and on the run from This devil right here himself, I forget his name. Okay, this warlord, so to speak, who's running around. Okay, causing mayhem. You know, with his soldiers. You see, but yeah. Okay, so like I say, what's the scripture says? Hold on. Is that Revelation 13? Telling you, man. A lot of things being these shows and movies. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11, it says, "And behold, another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." Right? So it's the same thing, the same operation that America Babylon the Great is doing. You see in this show, The Walking Dead. He had two horns like a lamb, right? He shows on, they got the power, they got the resources, they got the position, they got the military. Basically, they're in that show. That city, the Commonwealth, is America, right? So they got the ways how they could play on people's minds with the politics. As back then it would be like the plebeians and the patricians. Now here in Babylon, you got the Democrats and the Republicans. So they can play on people's minds, and give people this false sense of freedom of choice. But he spake as a dragon, because this is how he actually operates. Now, when you go down a little further, it says, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast Salakia, whose deadly wound was healed. You see? And I'm watching the same thing being portrayed on this show. Okay? As he's exercising the first beast, as he's, saying, look, you got to operate in this manner. Okay? You got to operate in this manner, and this is how we're doing things, how the customs and everything is going to be set up this way, as once the first beast was. Okay? Like we always say, we are in Rome 2.0 once again. Okay? We're in Rome all over again. Okay? America Babylon the Great, Rome 2.0. Right? Now, I want to get this right here. Now, look what Babylon the Great has done to the earth. That's why the scriptures talked about him being the hammer of the earth. It said the U.S. has been at war 222 out of 239 years. This morning, I discovered an interesting statistic. America has been at war 93% of the time. 222 out of 239 years since 1776. I.e., the U.S. has only been at peace for less than 20 years total since its birth. I wanted to check and get a better understanding and look at the other countries in the world. Check that out. Check that out. You can't tell me this ain't the man of war. This ain't the man of sin. This ain't the man of deception. This ain't the man of evil. This ain't the man of thievery. This ain't the man of bloodshed. You can't tell me he ain't this. Esau. Even if the war did last one day, we will say that the U.S. were at war in 1811. The information we want to confirm can be there for 21 full years, from January 1st to December 31st, where the U.S. were not at war once during those years. From the row above, we can claim that the U.S. were at war in 1811. Most of the time, we have. Okay? Just moving with destruction. Okay? Just moving in mayhem. I mean, this guy's the complete devil. And then to tell you that, how he founded Babylon the Great, was the best thing that ever happened. Meanwhile, when he done that, he destroyed the people that was here in America Babylon the Great before he established it. The natives of the land. Right? All the natives of the land, the so-called Latino speaking tribes. So-called Native Americans, so-called Seminole Indians, so-called Mexicans, And I said that Americas with an S, right? So that's going to South America too. The Uruguayans and the Puerto Ricans, right? so-called, because those are the names that he ended up putting on our people, So before he established these different lands, he went into dominance. But how he first came, he came with peace, and this individual, right? He was doing the same thing. He was coming with peace, so-called, with his little fake ass smile, portraying like, look, like, yeah, I'm here to help the people. I'm here to help you. I'm gonna supply you whatever you need. I just need you to be down with us, so to speak, because I want to make your community better, right? But meanwhile, he was destroying their community. And as soon as they didn't follow the program or one thing or listen to one rule, or it could have been two rules, he went on a freaking warpath. Okay? But look, you see, look how he come with this. He come, little suit on, his little phony smile. The I am for the people look, right? But this dude was a complete devil, man. Right? That's how Esau Edom worked. Oh my goodness, it's funny, man. Let's see. And this is gonna be quick, right? Let's see. I want to see people's comments. Let me see. What was this? 13. Go look at the current national debt of the United States and reconsider your opinion that they could afford it. Debt and actual capital are very different things, but the government seems to have blurred the line between those so much that they are now in one and the same. Well, they got the power, They got the power over the nation, so there's a lot of things that they can do. It ain't about they create money out of thin air, so it's about the power that they have, and everything is backed by the what is it called, the petrodollar. So there's a lot of things that they still got advancement in, Okay, we know that part. Money's not backed by the standard. But this is our economy is fully based around military function. There we go. The U.S. since 1776 to present day has been a war for. Okay, we already talked about that. But see, now he's talking about the different fighter jets that the U.S. got. Like saying now, like the F-35 program and programs like the F-15s, of F-18s variants, and F-16, and even F-35 programs are extremely profitable now. I think the tank's value is going way down, but artillery and long-range cruise missiles and other missiles that are long-range are becoming far more affordable, so that there is decreased risk of carpet bombing, which is just randomly hitting people when they're not intended targets. No, they just rather play a game of attack by just using missiles without really having to send soldiers in like that. And it's just easier for them to do. All right. Let me see. Okay, counting from the Big Bang. Oh my gosh. Ignore that first part. Up until now, our world has been never seen a bully like the USA. Right? Not since who? The first beast. Not since the Roman Empire. And even though the Greek Empire was coming through like a warpath, the Romans surpassed what the Greeks did, of taking over the world, having that military might, right? And now, look, we got the USA. But let's get that real fast. Let's go to the book of Daniel. Daniel chapter 7, verse 7. It says, and after I saw the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, which this is going into the Roman Empire, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth, and devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. Now this is going into the Roman Empire, of how strong their military might was. And he wasn't like all the countries that were before him. You see, but when he came through, he was wreaking havoc. You see, and America followed the same footsteps because they're all Edomites. They're all Edomites, and then they set up a system. You know, created allies and things of that sort. That's why you see the U.S. They got the what they say, the 7 heads and the 10 horns now, right? You know what you can equip to the NATO and the EU today. You know, they have added more nations into them now for allies. But see, these same nations that was added to America, Babylon the Great, it talks about them what the beast. It talks about the ones who are confederate or with thee or have deceived thee. You know, so eventually these other nations they're gonna turn on they're gonna turn on this whore. You know, and what you see in the show is the allies that they have created within the city, or not the allies within the city, right? Because they ain't got too many allies, you know. But the people that they do have, you know, on their side with them inside their own walls are starting to see, right, the BS that is going on, the deception and everything that they're doing, and the people are having enough. So now the people are rising up, and the Commonwealth is falling, right, with inside his own walls. While he's out there running around thinking that he's making the Commonwealth a better place, he's doing nothing but creating more armies, having other allies link up, you know, having allies link up with each other. But what he don't know is his homeland, as it speaks, is being destroyed from within itself. Same thing happening with America, Babylon the Great. So yeah, check it out. Lord willing, was edifying. Just something quick to this point. Next time, until next time, I'll say shalom.